My neighbor's daughter shot my truck with a BB gun, so I got her evicted. So there's this girl who lives across the street from me. Let's call her Sarah. She's like 25, has 2 kids, and basically just causes problems for everyone in the neighborhood. Sarah lives in this tiny RV in her dad's backyard because she can't afford her own place. Her ex-husband finally got sick of her drama and left. Now she just sits back there all day doing who knows what while her dad takes care of her kids. She's never been able to hold down a job, like ever. She'll get hired somewhere and then just stop showing up after a week, but she acts like she runs the whole neighborhood. I've got a few trucks that I park in my driveway. Nothing fancy, just work trucks that I use for my business. I rotate them depending on what job I'm doing. So last Tuesday, I'm getting ready for work and I noticed something weird on my windshield. There's this crack right in the middle, just under my rearview mirror. It's not like a normal rock chip. The glass is all splintered in this weird pattern. I'm thinking maybe a rock flew up from the road or something, but then I swap out that truck for my other one to go to a different job site. The next morning I come out and the exact same thing happened to the second truck. Same spot, same weird crack pattern, right under the rearview mirror in the exact same place. That's when I knew something was up. What are the odds that 2 different trucks get hit by rocks in the exact same spot with the exact same damage? I start looking closer at the cracks. When you know what to look for, you can tell these came from the same angle, like someone was standing in the same spot and shot both trucks. Then I noticed something else. Sarah's dad suddenly started parking his truck in the garage. Before this happened, he always parked it in the driveway, but now he's making room to hide it inside. I put 2 and 2 together. Sarah was probably sitting back there in her RV, getting high or whatever, saw my trucks, and decided to take some target practice with a BB gun. So I set up a camera. Sure enough, the next weekend, I catch her on video standing by her fence with what looks like a pellet gun, aiming it toward my driveway. I printed out the video screenshots and walked over to her dad's house. He answered the door and I showed him everything. The identical damage on both trucks, the video of his daughter with the gun. His face went completely white. He kept saying he had no idea and that he'd handle it. He offered to pay for both windshields right on the spot. But here's where it gets good. Turns out the RV Sarah was living in wasn't actually legal. The city has rules about people living in RVs on residential property long term, so I called code enforcement. Anonymous tip about someone illegally living in an RV across the street. They came out that same week and cited the dad for zoning violations. He had 30 days to either move the RV or stop letting someone live in it full time. Sarah had to pack up and find somewhere else to live. Last I heard, she moved in with some friend an hour away. The dad still paid for my windshields, both of them, and he apologized like 10 times for what his daughter did. Now the neighborhood is way quieter without Sarah stirring up drama every week.